Yo, what's going, guys? This is John here. Welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna be like reviewing like our predictions of Clash of Champions. And yes, guys, Clash of Champions today. It just starts like 7 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, so we're gonna get a review to that. So before we get into that, let's just smash the like button. Don't forget to turn on those post notifications so that way you'll be notified. And subscribe to me if you want to see more videos. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, guys. So some of the major changes of Clash of the Champions is happening though, and I just wanted to tell you guys like why though, and yeah. So first, like we're gonna get into the predictions, and then I'll be talking about like you know like some of the major changes for Clash of Champions, and yeah. So let's just like get into the predictions like right now. So anyways, guys, so the first one we have is like Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton again. And yes, you know, Randy Orton has been going after Drew McIntyre for like a few weeks though, even though he did lose against Drew McIntyre like in SummerSlam, but he won the triple threat match against like Keith Lee and Seth Rollins, and and that's how he wants. So that way he can face Drew McIntyre like again for the WWE champion. So I just wanted to say though, I mean I heard some of the rumors said that this could be the end game for like Drew McIntyre's WWE title, and I might say that I kind of agree with that though because Drew McIntyre has been held the WWE champion for like what until like a few months though, right? Because he's been like doing a good job like being as the WWE champion, and he's been like claymoring like claymoring people like a lot, which I like to see, and that's why like Drew McIntyre is a good option to being as the WWE champion. But fortunately though, I think this could be the end game for like Drew McIntyre though, because I love him being as the WWE champion, but unfortunately though, like I think Randy Orton could end Drew McIntyre's winning streak, and also taking the taking Drew McIntyre's title, and then Randy Orton becomes the 14th time WWE champion. And yes, I literally thought like Randy Orton was going to become the 15th time WWE champion, but I guess it's the 14th time WWE champion. But right now, Randy Orton is the 13th time 13th time WWE champion. You know, but in my prediction though, I think Randy Orton is gonna take the win though, because Drew McIntyre, since like this could be the end game for Drew McIntyre, I had to go with Randy Orton though. Like I think when Randy Orton finishes Drew, like I don't know, maybe a final punt, or maybe or maybe final punt, and then maybe put in Drew in the ambulance. This means like Randy Orton becomes the 14th time WWE champion, and yeah. So my prediction: Randy Orton. All right, moving on to the next one. So we have the Street Profits versus the Angel Garza and Andrade again, and yes, we all know we are so tired of seeing like Andrade and Angel Garza again, or we're tired of WWE booking Andrade and Angel Garza again though, because we see them like we saw them like losing the titles on SummerSlam, and then now like they are facing the Street Profits like again. What the hell, man? But it's gonna be different though. Even though Selena just like this, I don't know if she disbanded Andrade Angel Garza, but I guess like for now she's like disbanding like Andrade and Angel Garza though, like probably though, because since like Selena they can't handle managing anymore and decided to focus on like what she's doing though, and right now she's focusing on like the like focusing on getting the Raw Women's Champion that Asuka has, and yeah, so I don't know for the prediction though. I mean, since Selena Vega won't be around like in Andrade Angel Garza's corner, or probably maybe I don't know, but I'm pretty sure she's not gonna be in the corner anymore, because I think she's gonna be focused on like you know facing against the Raw Women's Champion Asuka though, and yeah. So I have no idea though, but like, what if Andrade Angel Garza doesn't need help, because since Selena Vega bans them, decide to do it themselves, and guess and suddenly they then suddenly they go for the win. I don't know if it's pin or maybe submission, I don't know, but you know and then Andrade Angel Garza like will become the new tag team champions, and I don't know, but maybe it could be possible though for the Street Profits for the end game to like to lose their titles, and yeah, so I don't know though. I mean, I don't know, but if like Andrade Angel Garza just like just like had this having like discommunication problems or whenever like Montez or Angel Dawkins just dodged, and then Andrade accidentally hit Angel Garza, and then probably this caused like discommunication, and Angel Garza decides to leave, and then left Andrade, and then the Street Profits still retains the title, and yeah. But anyway, so I am gonna go with the Street Profits. Probably they're still gonna retain the titles because because I'm pretty sure the WWE maybe like go for a little bit more with the Street Profits until it's time for them to drop the title, and yeah, so my prediction, the Street Profits. All right, moving on to the triple threat match. And yes, people knew that there was going to be the triple threat match, like Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles versus Jeff Hardy, like the undisputed championship match, because we see Jeff Hardy and Sami Zayn both have their intercontinental champion, but we all know like Jeff Hardy is the real one, and Sami Zayn like not, because he decides to like quarantine himself, and and then Sami Zayn had to like force himself to like relinquish the title because like they were about to do the Intercontinental Championship tournament, and that's how like that's how like Sami Zayn like that's how like I don't know how to put into words, but all right, Sami Zayn decided to quarantine himself, right? And he has to relinquish his title because he decided to quarantine himself and try not to like risk the COVID out there, but then suddenly though, when Sami Zayn came back, like he was like kind of disappointed, and he said like this Intercontinental Championship didn't happen at all because Sami Zayn is still thinking that he is the real Intercontinental Championship, but no. But you know what he shouldn't decide to do? He shouldn't just like quarantine himself, because or else like he had to force to like to keep his title, and then suddenly the WWE has to remake the Intercontinental Championship title, and then Sami Zayn just literally got upset. Well, he shouldn't just like stay at the performance center, because imagine if he stayed at the performance center, then then he'll still have his Intercontinental Championship. He'll still have his Intercontinental Champion, and he'll still be the Intercontinental Champion. But you know what he decided? He decided to quarantine himself, and that's how like that's how Sami Zayn just like literally feels that he's the real Intercontinental Champion, and he feels like the WWE are not doing the right thing to him. But it is what it is. So in my prediction of the triple threat match, I'm gonna go with Jeff Hardy because I'm pretty sure he's gonna retain his Intercontinental Championship title, and probably he's gonna take Sami Zayn title as well. So my prediction, Jeff Hardy. All right. So the next one is we got Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso, and yes. So basically, though, do you remember what happened like a few weeks ago? When when there's gonna be like a fatal four-way match, the winner gets to face Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship title at Clash of Champions. And then suddenly though, like Biggie was supposed to be in it, but then unfortunately though, Sheamus just like literally attacked him, and then just like brutalizing him, and that's why that Biggie has to like that's why like that's why someone has to like replace Big E. So then suddenly like Jey Uso just like got replaced by Big E, and suddenly like he just won, and he's about to face his cousin Roman Reigns for the Universal Champion at Clash of Champions. And I could say though, like I love how like Jey Uso is facing his old cousin, like cousin versus cousin. Like it's gonna be like pretty cool because it's a family though, and I'm glad that Jey Uso has the opportunity though Jey Uso has an opportunity for the Universal Championship. But the bad news is that I believe that Roman Reigns is still going to retain the title because since he got back from quarantine though, like we all saw what happened in SummerSlam. He just like spared the Fiend and Braun Strowman, and then suddenly like he just like look at the Universal title, and then saying like, and also saying to Strowman, "You're not the real monster when I'm here, though." And yeah, and then suddenly in Payback, though, Roman just came back, and suddenly like he just came there in the second half, and then he went to the ring, speared the Fiend, or speared Strowman, and then suddenly he covered, and then suddenly Strowman kicked out, and then like Roman Reigns tried again, and then this time he does a spear, and then suddenly like he just pinned Braun, and then suddenly he becomes the Universal Champion. So so I did hear WWE does have plans for like Roman, like running the Universal title Roman Reigns for like a while though, because since he got back from quarantine, and also he just got back like being as heel though, because I heard like Roman Reigns just said that he wanted to return as heel, and I guess WWE decides to like turn Roman Reigns into heel, and then suddenly it just happens, he turned heel. And yeah, but in my prediction, I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns because I think he's still gonna retain the title. And yeah, moving on to like Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, and yes, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are defending those titles against like the Riot Squad. But unfortunately, though, I heard the news though that some of the matches are not gonna be happening. So I just heard like two matches are not gonna happen. So it's like Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler like defending the titles against the Riot Squad because we had no idea what happened though, and also Bailey versus Nikki Cross though, because I literally heard that Nikki Cross won't able to attend like the Clash of Champions, but if she does, then that's great though. But I don't think like Nikki Cross won't able to make it though, because since the COVID outbreak is still happening though, and maybe she might heard of it though, and maybe she decides to like stay home though and decide like not to face against Bailey though. It's just like how Roman Reigns though, because he doesn't want to like risk his life like leukemia, and also like he doesn't want to put family in danger, and he was supposed to face like Goldberg like in WrestleMania 36, but unfortunately though like he decided to stay home, and Braun Strowman was like replaced by Roman, and Braun Strowman just like defeat Goldberg, and that's how he became the Universal Champion. And then in Payback though, then SummerSlam he came back, and he just came back and then wrecked the Fiend and Braun Strowman. And also in Payback, Roman Reigns just pinned Braun Strowman and became the new Universal Champion. And and now like his title is his. Um so yeah, so two matches has been like literally canceled, but if not, then the matches are still gonna continue though. But you know, so for Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler and the Riot Squad, maybe I might go that I'm probably gonna go with Nia and Shayna though. Probably though, like if I'm pretty sure they're gonna retain the titles. They're gonna retain the titles because like I don't know if the WWE does have plans for like Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler to like hold the titles like for a while though, until it's time for them to drop. Like I have no idea though, and I'm not sure this match is happening or not. But or maybe there's gonna be like replacement though. But we'll have to wait for WWE's announcement for this match. And yeah, anyways, moving on to like Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Lucha House Party, and uh and Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura have been going after the Lucha House Party for a few weeks though, and Cesaro and Shinsuke pick up the win on Lucha House Party, and then House Party just pick up the win back because Street Profits were like having a party, and Cesaro and Shinsuke were too distracted to that, and then suddenly like I think last Friday that I think Cesaro just pinned like um I'm not sure Kalisto or Lince Dorado, but I don't know. But anyways though, so my prediction here for this, I'm gonna go with Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura will still retain the titles because I think the WWE will like let Cesaro and Shinsuke hold their titles for like a while though until it's time for them to drop. So I don't think that like there won't be a chance that the Lucha House Party is gonna win. All right, so moving on to Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews. And yeah, so basically though, like Apollo Crews just like lost the title in payback though, thanks to Bobby Lashley's full Nelson though, and that's how Bobby Lashley became the new United States champion. But then like suddenly like Apollo Crews is gonna have a rematch against Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship match. So I might say though, like I don't think there won't be a chance that Apollo will get it back though. I'm pretty sure like Bobby Lashley will still retain the title because since like the Hurt business since like since Bobby Lashley is now the Hurt business, so I think the Hurt business will be around his corners. So I'm gonna say Bobby Lashley will go for the win and retain the title. All right. So the next one. So Bailey versus Nikki Cross. Like we're not sure about this one. I heard that some of the rumors said Nikki Cross maybe won't able to like attend the Clash of Champions, but we're not sure because due to the COVID outbreak. And I also heard Killian Dane wasn't like there like in like NXT though from last week. So maybe it could be possible that both Killian and Nikki Cross like have the COVID. Like I don't know, but the WWE superstars are not allowed to share the COVID though. But if Nikki Cross or Killian Dane have COVID, like I just wish them like to feel better though. I'm so sorry this happens, and yeah. So I don't know about this match, like Bailey versus Nikki Cross is to get to continue, but we'll just have to see, or if they're gonna replace like Nikki Cross, just like who is gonna replace like the Riot Squad though. Like I don't know, but maybe I might say like maybe Natalia Lana for Natalia Lana maybe, so that way like they're gonna face like Nia and Shayna, and maybe for Bailey I have no idea though. I have no idea who is gonna replace for who is gonna replace for Nikki Cross, but we'll just have to see whether it's Tamina or Dana Brooke. Will be cool. I don't know about Lacey Evans or maybe now or Sasha Banks. Well, I don't know, but it would be cool if Sasha Banks could be replaced by Nikki Cross, and it will be awesome though. But anyways though, so let's just like move on to let's just like move on to let's just move on to sorry, just I think the kickoff started right now. Let me do the last prediction though. Yeah, let me just yeah, just watching like the kickoff show right now. All right, last prediction though, last prediction. All right, so basically the match card we have is Oscar versus Selena Vega, and yes, Selena Vega just won against like Mickey James. I think was it on like Monday? Yeah, I think it was on Monday, and Selena Vega just like pick up the opportunity against Mickey James. Well, I actually feel bad for her because like Mickey James deserves that spot, so that way she can have a rematch against Asuka. But unfortunately, though, Selena Vega just like took the win. But it is what it is, and basically she's gonna be facing Asuka though. And I'm gonna say though, like I did see like Asuka versus Selena Vega in NXT though, like NXT, and basically though, like Asuka probably like defeats Selena Vega, and maybe Asuka could actually like do it again though, because I don't think that Selena Vega won't have a chance to like to win against like Asuka though, but I'm gonna say like Asuka will pick up the win and retain the title. And yeah, so anyways guys, so if you guys enjoyed the video, like comment down below to see which videos you want to see next, and subscribe to me if you want to see more videos, and let me know in the comments below what your predictions for the Clash of Champions and yeah, so make sure to watch the Clash of Champions in WWE Network so that way like you can see like one of your favorite matches. And yeah, so anyways guys, so I'll see you guys next time. So peace.